Link is a symbol of hope. In fact, this main protagonist of the Legend of Zelda series has been part of many adventures where he restores hope to a hopeless realm. Though these said adventures are mostly all different versions of Link, given that he continuously reincarnates as the hero of time, because Link might as well be Randall Thor without all of the mental health baggage. Don't embrace the Dark One's taint, my friends. Across numerous titles, Link is an expert swordsman, marksman, and chicken terrorizer who repeatedly defends and saves the Elf Kingdom of Hyrule from the forces of darkness spawned by the simultaneously intimidating yet oftentimes very fuckable villain Ganondorf, because he can pound my Calamity Ganon anytime. Please, G-Dorf, unleash the forces of darkness inside me. And for that, Link repeatedly defeats Ganondorf and his legions of minions throughout all of these games, saving Hyrule and its people, and thus restoring hope. Yet, the road to Hyrule's salvation is generally always a long one, meaning that the mere regular folks who aren't heroic like Link, or strong and composed in the face of a continental crisis like Princess Zelda, are bereft of optimism. Given that so many of their circumstances are bleak, Hyrule's citizenry just lacks hope for the future in these games. This is especially true in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, the most recent Zelda game. In this Nintendo Switch title, Hyrule is in, as the academics say, the shit. In fact, Hyrule is basically experiencing Fantasy 9/11. Ganondorf's corruptive influence has escaped magical confinement and is negatively affecting Hyrule with his plans of world domination. Ganon's minions are invading Hyrule and are wreaking havoc. Link has been debuffed, Zelda has gone missing, and the land of Hyrule itself is besieged by numerous environmental disasters, like there are cracks and fissures in the ground that lead to a hollow underground, inclement weather, a poisoned water supply, and the appearance of sky islands where pieces of rock are plummeting to the ground below, which, as far as visual metaphors of Hyrule's crisis go, it doesn't get all that much more clear-cut than that. I mean, for sake, the sky is literally falling. The kingdom is just in a bad place, and the denizens of Hyrule feel that shit. Towns and provinces have been destroyed, villages have been invaded by goblins and other heinous adversaries, the sexy giant fairies won't come out of their flower beds, bad weather makes certain areas inaccessible, the Gorons have been brainwashed by rock meat, and such. All just seems lost for the people of Hyrule. And for all of these reasons, most NPCs in the game have forsaken hope to the point that they are helpless, like they are completely lost. I doubt that they'd even remember how to wipe their own ass, because due to a nationwide trauma and resulting depression, Hyrule citizenry have essentially given up. Or at least that was the case until Link arrived at the scene. You know, the earlier mentioned hero of time. See, despite their insurmountable odds that Hyrule faces, and the fact that Link has his own setbacks, he has been debuffed after all, Link tackles this conflict against Big Baddie Daddy Ganondorf and Hyrule's respective turmoil head on. Link wins fights against an onslaught of enemies that normal people couldn't, solves problems like fixing people's houses and wagons, has technological magical abilities that allow him to perform feats that regular Hylian elf schmoes could only dream of, finds powerful companions that have unique abilities enhanced by their secret stones, not a euphemism for balls. Link maps the dangerous underground caverns, helps Koroks that have overexerted themselves, liberates the giant hot fairy woman, finds horses, discovers lost treasures and inventions, and so much more. Link just injects Hyrule's sad sack of shit state of affairs with a desperately needed jolt of life, and he does so in style. He does so in a way that needed some big secret stones to pull off. Legend. And Link's heroism returns a sense of normalcy back to the land of Hyrule and its respective citizens. While the people of this kingdom had mostly given up after being besieged by multiple disasters and tragedies, Link swoops in and saves the day, showing that kindness, a willingness to act, and a sense of compassion can help PTSD-stricken populaces be willing to have optimism for the future, and possibly have faith in elf-manity again. Because through Link, Hyrule and its people have a chance of surviving even the most dire of scenarios, and for that, the Hero of Time gives Hyrule a potential positive outcome when it comes to confronting the forces of darkness, meaning that Link truly is a symbol of hope.